What's up, fitness hawks? It's your man Eric, and in today's video, we're gonna be going over glow ups, fitness glow ups. This is gonna be my first one, so we may end up doing like more of these. Maybe I might do some on myself as well, some of these. But yeah, let's go ahead and see this fitness grind from big or not as healthy to looking good or in the progress of looking good. Let's get it.
Tell me I felt who I needed. I had someone tell me I felt like who I needed that. And they wanna see me pick back up. Well, where'd I leave it at? I know I exaggerated things. Now I got it like that. Tuck my napkin in my shirt cause I'm just smiling like.
Okay, so we got the first video right there. Yeah, it looks like she did lose a good amount of weight. Look at that, October 2024, November, December. Look at that already, January. There's just a few months. Like that front from her right here. Dang, if I can just pause that right there. Okay, you see that front from October? Look at that. December, I think you notice a good change in the waist. And look at that, January. And yeah, continuing March. See, even happier right there compared to earlier videos, earlier months. So yeah, I think that was a good, like, for the most part. I'm pretty sure she's going to continue this, but losing 70 pounds in 10 months, that is good. I don't know if she's like on some type of program or just walking or hitting the gym with the walking as well, but I think she's doing a good job. She don't have nothing back here. You guys can probably see that's still flat, but I'm pretty sure, do some glute, do like some glute workouts, hit the gym, hit some squats. I think that will definitely help growing that out. But the first thing was the losing the weight, and we're getting that down. So that's, hey, that's A plus right there, A plus. Because again, it's not like your goal not just to go to the gym, for like a year or 10 months, 5 months, and then that be over. You want this, like forever. You want to continually work out, continually get better. So 10 months, you already got this far. Now she can really, utilize what like that discipline and consistency to get to this. Now grinding, towards like growing the glutes and, shaping her body even more. But knocking that out in 10 months, I think that's a great first step. And that's what a lot of people need, that first step. So being able to do that and stay consistent for so long and make the video on top of that, taking pictures every single month, fantastic job. Let's go ahead and take a look at this next glow up.
And I only ever looked at you as comp. And when you said I only ever looked at you as competition, and when you said I only ever looked at you as competition, you were wrong. I never looked at you as anything at all.
Called the first one Savage, more my mood. That's what it was. 2016, we was running around, beating niggas up in the club. I know she around.
All right, so I can't really see too much like his physique since he had the shirt on, but like just from the outside. The first thing I noticed was the haircut, like the hairstyles he was having when he was big versus now it's like night and day. So, that could be another thing you could do as well, changing that up. His hair, his sexual hair too, he just had like a little mustache going on. Kind of remind me of Peter Griffin. I mean, Peter Griffin don't have a mustache, but he just remind me of Peter Griffin like on the first ones. But on here, he's going the full beard out versus just having that, just the mustache on that big face. So, some of this right here to this is just changing like how you groom yourself. Now, the body wise, again, we're not really seeing too much of body on all of these, but obviously he a whole lot bigger here, especially on the cheeks and belly and whatnot. And here, he looks like his arms are more defined. Looks like he probably got more of a chest. I'm not sure he got abs or anything, but it looks like that's way down. There's not like a big belly out. So, hey, that's good right there. You get like the stereotypical gym shirt you will wear while you're, making gains in the gym, with the AirPods and whatnot. So, hey, I think that's another dub right there. I'm definitely liking that progress right there. Again, I wish he would tell us like how long this had took, but it was like, yeah, he wrote, you got treated so differently. Yeah, people will definitely treat this version of you a whole lot different than this version of you. However, I will say maybe if he was like this and like super funny, maybe he could do something. Maybe he could do something with that. But yeah, weight loss, glow up, transformation, gym. So, okay, yeah, he was working out in the gym. So that's good. Tons of comments. Lost 90 pounds is crazy how friendly strangers are now. Oh, yeah, I bet. I've never been like a big person, never been like overweight at all. But I can imagine like if I was like 280, 270, like how much people will treat me versus, my current weight, like about 100. I fluctuate from like 191 to like 196, 197 for the most part. So I can just imagine me being 270 like and fat. I can just imagine how people would treat me. And look at that. Yep, 60 pounds down is all of a sudden I'm worth it being perceived. I mean, this is what it is. And again, also too, the grooming part of this is also something as well. Because again, like his mustache, he didn't have no beard. Yeah, like very generic hairstyle compared to now. Something that also played into that as well. But good job, man. Good job. Let's go ahead and play the next one.
You know, you made me hate myself. Had to stop before I break myself. Sure, broke it up to take myself.
Okay, okay. I like how we can actually see more of the body on that. So I think she did a great job. Okay, let's just look at this first picture and the last one. Okay, so in the first one, I mean, she don't look bad already. This was 16 months ago, so like over a year. It looks like she had more, I guess, more of her weight or fat parts. I guess maybe like more in the legs, maybe a little bit in the arms. I can't tell her belly from here, but it looks like her belly pretty good, but not any type of six pack. So I think she already like does not look bad right there. But now let's compare that to this, and we can already see tons of comparison from that year and a half. So first, I like the legs; they're way more toned. So she's probably doing like a whole lot of different, I guess, leg workouts. Probably a whole lot of squats, maybe some deadlifts probably up in there, but probably a good amount of squats. Remember those glute ones, the workouts? Yeah, those are very toned. She also, just from that, I'm assuming that she has a pretty low body percentage as well, so that's good. You can see her abs. You saw this on this one and on, I think, yeah, this one right here. You can still see it. Dang, if it keeps going forward, but yeah, you can still see her abs right here in different lighting. And like I was watching the Instagram videos talking about this, how they use light and like different shadows and stuff to actually give off that they have abs, like, and whatnot. But it looks like she was able to, you can still see her abs in like multiple different lighting settings. So I think those are pretty legit. Again, the legs, those are definitely toned, looks good. Her arms, look like those are like more tight, and that's that's what's up right there. Like compared to this first one here, again, like they weren't like super big, at least from that angle. Okay, from that angle, from the front, maybe they look a little bit bigger, but those are definitely got toned down. Oh, and yeah, that's the one I was trying to show you guys, the one with abs. You can definitely see the abs. So she definitely was in a calorie deficit, throughout these months. And her back, you can still see the back muscles there. I don't believe we saw any back muscles on these first ones, but probably wasn't too much there. But as you guys can see, like those are pretty good cuts. Arms up there, even some of the lower back. But overall, I think she did a good job on that, turning her body up and got the six pack. And yeah, look like she living her best life. Now let's go ahead and play the next one.
And I always find something wrong. You've been putting up.
Okay. I think that was a good transition as well. And you see some of these, I think it's like he already had like the potential. For me, when I'm seeing like these coming from like the opposite side of being on the slimmer side and trying to, get up to get the gains, get the size, I feel like that's harder versus you already kind of bigger and you're just slimming down. Like to me, I feel like that's easier. I feel like it's easier to eat less versus trying to force yourself to eat a whole lot more. And you can do a whole lot more cardio, and you're just doing like a whole lot more stuff and just eating less. You can start making a big change in yourself versus you trying to force yourself to eat if you already aren't that interested in having, eating 2,000 or 2,500, calories worth of food. So, that's just that. But I think he did I think that's an excellent before and after. I don't know how long it took him, but we see several differences. His face more chiseled. His hair, it looked like he got it is blonde or like he bleached it or something. Looks like here his hair darker and now it's lighter. Yeah, chest area, again, no belly, got the arms. Looks like he also shaved for most of these. Like he don't have no facial hair for most of these versus here. He has a little beard, just like a little bit, maybe more of like a chin strap, a little mustache. I feel like if he didn't have that, I feel like he would be looking better here. But yeah, great job on that too. But yeah, like right there, look like he has something. He had potential. Looking at this, man, if I can go back, looking at this, I'm like, I see potential. I definitely see potential in this. Just with that face right there, I'm like, yeah, I see potential. Like if I was like a high school like coach, I'm like, yeah, you may not think you be playing football, but I'm gonna have you on my team. We're gonna make something out of you. So great job there. I did it for me this time. Good. It's good that he's doing it for himself. I think that's always good. You don't want to be doing it, I guess, for nobody else, at least for the most part, just for the fact that you may not want to do it long term versus like him, a lot of other people like, hey, if I'm doing this also for myself too, then I might want to do it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now. I want to continue this versus, hey, I did it for 5 months. I got my gains. Now I'm going to stop. So great job. Let's go ahead and play this next one.
If you be the cash, I'll be the rubber band. Okay. If you be the cash.
Okay. That looks That looks good. So let's go ahead and play her at beginning. So I mean, she's already kind of slim, but like not toned at all. Yeah, she's 29 right here. But yeah, she's not really toned, but she's not like super big, but she's not like toned either. And this is before yoga. And I like on this one that she's showing the food because like that's a big thing. Like not only like working out and being consistent, but also being consistent like what type of food you're eating. So I'm glad she's showing that. So it wasn't just yoga or Pilates. It wasn't just that. It was plethora of things in the kitchen to help out with the gains. And then me after finding Pilates. So I might look into this Pilates. Maybe do like some videos kind of going over that. But as we can see her now, we see the abs. We see the abs. She's cut. Got the leg muscles cut. Her arms are slimmer. And she looks a whole lot taller. If you look at this first one, like she looks like she's 4 feet tall. She does not look tall at all. But being older, just being slimmer, she already looking way taller, even though she probably, I mean, obviously she's the same height, but she looked a whole lot taller right there too. So I think she did a great job on that. And doing Pilates. She went from doing yoga to eating well and doing Pilates. So awesome there. Let's go ahead and play this next one.
Just like that, just like that. Middle fingers in my thumb and then I snap. Just like that. I'm attractive. I get everything I want cause I attract me. Looking at my phone, but I'm trying to disconnect it. Read a book, I be trying to stick in it. Say it's tricky at the top, gotta keep it stemming or full of thick. Well, lovers and friends left and right. But I just ain't love a light. They carve on my aesthetic. Where conscience clear, that's why I'm so magnetic. And if it did, I finesse it. Take my pen and write some love that doesn't have fin. Just like the middle finger to my bum, and then I snap it. Just like magic, I'ma try to get everything I want.
Okay. All right. So great music choice. Had me grooving the whole time. And this is a before. We got the before right there. And, as you guys can see, she is bigger, face, arms, all that. And at the end, she has, like, you can just tell she significantly lost a lot. Her face looks a whole lot slimmer. Her arms also. She is wearing those, what do you call it, like those type of clothing that kind of like strains you. But even still, you can kind of just tell that she looks a whole lot slimmer up top. Even down here too, like her legs, hips also looks way smaller compared to like earlier on. Like some of these right there, comparing that to like right here, definitely a difference. And again, like this is a journey to continue. Like I'm pretty sure like in another year or so, she probably gonna be even slimmer. Great job on being able to stay consistent, being 450 pounds and already losing so much. That's awesome right there. That's great. That's great. Anytime when I'm in the gym and I see like bigger people, I'm like, that's great that you're putting, you're putting yourself out there. Maybe in your head, you may be thinking like you may be getting made fun of for XYZ, but for the simple fact that you're trying to make a difference, I think that is fantastic. And you should never make fun of somebody who's trying to make a difference, in their life, in their body. So awesome job of what I'm seeing. She has a great face card also. So I'm pretty sure once he gets down to whatever weight she wants to get to, yeah, she's going to be out here killing it. But great job on staying consistent, staying motivated, especially at 450. I can just imagine like how determined you have to be to lose that much weight from that to like where you are now, being consistent in the gym constantly, not only doing the cardio, but also doing the weights, doing the deadlifts. But doing them deadlifts is going to help out your back. It's going to help out your legs. It's going to help out your whole body. Like it is crazy. Like I literally got done doing deadlifts earlier today. That shit felt good. So good job right there. Continue that work. And maybe we can do like another video of like you in a year from now. I may randomly come across your TikTok. So yeah, let's go ahead and play this next one. All right. So that was good. Okay. Let me go back to here. Wait, she said do 1 year in. Okay. Year then. Okay. Year. I had to make sure that was 2 years. I wasn't reading like months. I'm going to say like in 2 months. Come on now. You ain't gonna get that. But yeah, look at that from the first month. And I got those shoes. This is crazy. I got those same shoes. Literally back there. I got those same Nikes. So she went from 1 month. This after 2 years. So first out, I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I noticed from this difference is not weightlifting did help out shaping her body up 1000%. But I'm gonna say like food was probably like 60% of this, maybe like 70, maybe 70 or 80. Because like right here, she looks super, 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 super slim. Like super, super, super slim. Like 70 pounds max, maybe. like super slim. Like it's like nothing there. It's like no legs, barely a booty, barely arms. Like it's like super, super slim. Like I can't tell how she looks from the front, but from the side, it was like really nothing there. So definitely food was a big thing on this. I'm pretty sure she was able to get more calories in her diet, being in a calorie surplus for a while. But then after we got to the year, after we got a year in, then the fitness side probably helped out a ton more for sure. Being able to again stay consistent there, and probably around this time she could probably not have to be in a calorie surplus as much as she was back at the beginning. And as you can see from a year already, she already grew legs, already got a butt. Her arms have grown a little bit, but mainly she got more legs and more glutes. So, and still got the waist snatch. So yeah, great job there. If you are like super, super, super slim like that, eating or getting more calories in your diet, they're going to help you out a ton. You know, it just is what it is. But after you get that size, then you don't have to go, I guess, as hard on the food side. Still saying nutritious, of course, but I guess not as much as you constantly should have to, feed yourself so you can, get a high amount. Cause man, like from a year from 1 month in, so really 1 month into a year, well, so like 11 months, that was a whole lot more calories. And probably a lot, maybe from like drinks, maybe like mass gainers, that probably would help out a bit too. But regardless, the equipment or get to like the gym stuff she was doing also helped. I'm pretty sure she did a whole lot of glute stuff, maybe a whole lot of squats, maybe deadlifts, probably a whole lot of squat deadlifts, maybe like leg presses and stuff like that. Because her legs look like a whole lot more stronger too compared to here and in there. Even though she's doing arm stuff right here, I don't think that's necessary at that weight that she was at. So hey, congratulations there. I'm intrigued to see how she will look like in like 3 or 4 years. But great job in that 1 year. That's great. In that gym for 1 year, that's great. And let's go ahead and take a look at this last one here.
See you again. And you are just, well, better.
Okay, so I don't know all the exercises she was doing, but she clearly wants us to see her squatting. So I mean, just from what we can see from behind, there's definitely a difference. Again, like I was saying, those squats, I can't tell are those 45 plates on the side now? If they are, then yeah, that's at what, 135? I can tell that's 2. Is that 1? I can't really zoom in. It could be just 1 on each side. That would be 135. It could be 225 as well. But it looks like she started out with the yellow and trying her best. And as you guys can see, like even just from doing these, again, I'm pretty sure she probably did some other workouts, but like the sides are more flat and kind of just like a flatness all the way down. Looks like the glutes, it isn't too much coming out, as you guys can see there. But then we compare to the after, it's clearly a difference. First off, the glutes, you can definitely see that she had developed those. Again, doing squats, you're going to be getting glutes. It is what it is. It looks like her sides aren't as flat. They're more curved. It looks like she got some more muscles. Look at her legs are a lot more toned, and her arms too look like they're more toned. But again, we can't really see too much of her body just from seeing these 2 workouts. But just from those 2 workouts, though, we do see a difference. A lot more weight. That's great. So you're doing progressive overload. You're just not staying on the same weight. You're progressively getting better. So that's awesome. And yeah. I don't have anything bad on that. Better and stronger in every way. It's been long 2 years on and off, but I'm now more consistent than ever. Okay, so 2 years on and off from that. I'm pretty sure she probably could have got to that after maybe like in a year if she stayed consistent. Because like that's a big thing too, just staying consistent. Overall, great job. Hopefully now you're super consistent. I'm intrigued to see how you'll look like in the next year. But anyway, guys, we did some glow ups, some fitness glow ups. Let me know in the comments. You like some of these glow ups? You didn't like them? Maybe I should do some more of these. Maybe I should put myself on some of these. Definitely let me know in the comments section. And if you had any cool glow ups, like leave your like YouTube or like social media, like in the comments. Maybe we can do something on you. See you guys in the next one. Peace.